It's game day, gentlemen. It's that simple. I'm here to speak to you about habits of champions. There are three ways to get things done in this world, and there are, you're either motivated, you have volition, or willpower, if you would, or you have habits. You know, right now you're motivated. As a matter of fact, I'm looking around, you woke up this morning, did the little things right. You look like 10 million bucks. Give yourselves a round of applause for that, because you're looking great. Some of you even have your top button today, some of your seniors. That's a good thing. You made your beds, your dorm is spotless, like your mama left it. But here's the thing about it. The challenge of motivation is often temporary. It's like diets. It's like being motivated to win a championship, and then what happens to the day after the championship's over? If you're lucky, you were born with volition or willpower. You wake up in the morning. There's some people just wake up in the morning grinding. They get after it with nobody telling them what to do, and there's some amazing guys who do that. Certainly a lot of you here. But that's, you guys are born with enough productive paranoia to keep the wheels moving in the right direction all the time. Well, now then there's the rest of the people in this world. And it says, what do you do if the motivation doesn't last and you don't have the willpower? Well, that's when habits come in. And it's really interesting because habits, the good news about habits is they say it takes about 21 days to make a habit and 21 days to break a habit. And certainly you're off to a good start. So for me, someone asked me, said, why are you always, seems like you're on fire all the time. What's going on? Well, if you've heard this every day of your life, this was the morning dusty for me. This is what I heard. Don't lighten up, tighten up. That was every morning for me. And then when that got old, my uncle changed it to, don't loosen up, juicing up. Now what's that about, right? So I'm thinking that's playing back in my head all the time. And these great faculty here are here to motivate you. But at the same time, you have to reach out and build the healthy habits to make you successful and create habits of a champion. And now you may say, I don't play sports. What are you talking about, champions? Well, champions have nothing to do with the scoreboard or down and distance or any of that. It's about what you see in the mirror every day and those things that you need to hold yourself accountable for. So your parents invested in Macaulay because of the following. They want you to be thoughtful, accountable, humble, consistent, honorable, grateful, optimistic, resilient. They want you to be champions. Champions don't wait for the whistle, and they definitely don't look at the scoreboard. Anybody who's played for me knows that. In fact, that champion mindset is something that'll last your whole life. I always tell people, the skill set, that calculus that you may learn, you young ones up here, skill set has a shelf life. Your mindset lasts your whole life. So you have to hang on to that. So we're trying to build this championship mindset in you guys. Well, here's a couple habits that you might want to think about moving forward, okay? Try them for at least 21 days and see what happens. We did a little experiment last spring and it really changed the lives of a lot of great young men. So make your bed every day. Your parents tell you that. You don't necessarily know why, but just do it, okay? Because you want to be a champion. Eat a good breakfast every day because you want to be a champion. Find a friend, look to your left, look to your right. First of all, you got to congratulate him on looking like 10 million bucks. But the other thing is challenge him and challenge yourself. Says, I'm going to be your brother's keeper this year. I'm going to look out for you older ones up top. I'm going to remind you if you didn't shave. I'll remind you if you don't have your top button. I'm going to remind you if you didn't make your bed. I'll remind you if you're staying up too late at night. I'm going to have your back. Because one of the things that I realized is this. Some of you see yourself as the back of the caboose on the train, but there's no caboose on this train. And you're ahead of somebody in life. You just hadn't looked back and seen that guy who's looking at you and counting on you. So the good news is you have an opportunity. There's 930 something of you guys and somebody you can count that's counting on you right now. So find that guy and make sure, and you shake his hand and you tell him today that you're never going to let him down. That's what Macaulay is. So I need to do this. I might be over time, but we're going to do this. Stand up, gentlemen. And I need you to repeat after me if you're a champion. If you're not, be quiet. You can own it. All right. Here we go. Repeat after me. I will be on time. I will not make excuses. I can always improve. I will give my best effort every day. I will earn what I receive. I will take responsibility for myself and others. Now you said that. You stood up and said that. Now you have to own it. So the next time somebody asks you what's your blood type, it's not A, B, O, it's C for champion. Thank you.